Hi, I'm Candace Suter and welcome back to Sweet Stuff Sassy Succulents. Today I'd like to talk to you about dirt and about special tools that I use when I work with my cactus and my succulents. So let's talk about that. When I first started growing cactus and succulents, I had no idea what their special requirements were. I just liked them and I bought them and I stuck them in regular soil, and I think that they suffered for that. It wasn't until I started really getting into it and I started getting some books that I discovered, oh my gosh, this is what I need to do. One of the first books that I got was Deborah Lee Baldwin's Succulent Container Gardens. What a wealth of information is in this book. Everyone should have it that works with cactus and succulents. On page 217, she talks about soil and making your own. So that's what I do. I go to the nursery and I get super soil. There are other brands that you can get, but I get palm and cactus mix. And super soil has a little bit of fertilizer in it, which I like, and it gives my succulents a little gets them a little started a little better. Then I go to the feed and tack store and I buy what's called dry stall. Now, dry stall is a volcanic crumbly rock like perlite. And you can buy a 40-pound bag for $12. That's how much I pay for mine. And the price difference between that and the nursery is just crazy. Oh my goodness, it's so much cheaper. So you need to go to a feed and tack store and get some dry stall. And I mix that half and half. And that's all I do. And my succulents just go crazy now. They love it, as you can see by looking around me. Now let's talk about tools. I have some special tools that I like to use besides the regular gardening equipment when I work with cactus and succulents. I have a lot of large prickly pears around my backyard, and my arms were always getting scratched up between them and the agaves and the yuccas, and oh my gosh, it was just terrible. So I went to a gardening store and I found that these gloves are used for people that work with roses, and they work really well. They're made out of leather. They have plastic ones, but they didn't hold up, so I got the leather ones. They were a little more expensive, and they work much better in protecting my arms. So that's something that I do. Another thing that I like to use when I work with cactus and succulents is barbecue tongs. Really important. You can pick up those cactus and those little prickly guys and not hurt your fingers. You can place them in the pot, you can hold on to them and put your dirt around there and not have any problems. So barbecue tongs come in really, really handy. Just don't use them in the barbecue afterwards, right? Have special ones. Okay. Another great thing that I like to use is a paintbrush. I have different sizes of paintbrushes. When I make succulent arrangements like this one, a lot of times dirt gets all over the plants themselves afterwards, and it's like, yikes. So I take my brush and I brush off all the dirt. It really works great. You can also use the end to tamp down the soil all around the plants, and you won't break off any of their beautiful, delicate leaves. So this is a really great tool also. My last special tool that I like to use is something that I discovered last year because I was having so much problems with my barrel cactus getting weeds right down by the soil, and I couldn't get it out, and my fingers were just turning raw. So I went online and on eBay, and I bought some forceps, and they lock, as you can see, and I take them and I stick them in there and I grab a hold of that weed, lock it, and pull them right out. Really, really works great. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you go out and make your own potting soil. It'll make the world of difference in your cactus and your succulents, you'll see. And try some of those tool ideas. Remember to go on Facebook and check out my blog. I have a post called Tools of the Trade, and check that out for some other tool ideas. Right now, I've got myself a barrel cactus here that's in need of some weed removal. So I've got my handy forceps ready and I'm gonna go to work. So until next time, remember, it's another beautiful day.